Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today I'm going to explain the horror movie called Wounds Warning. There are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. Will is a New Orleans-based bartender who works at a rundown cockroach-infested bar. One evening, Alicia, one of his exes, her current boyfriend Jeffrey, a drunk friend called Eric, and a group of college kids are among the clientele in the bar. Eric gets into a fight with another customer, resulting in Eric being stabbed in the cheek with a broken bottle. The kids leave the bar in a panic and Will discovers one of them has left their phone behind. Will returns to his house, which he shares with his student girlfriend, Carrie. While inspecting the phone, he receives messages from someone called Garrett, who claims that he is scared and something from the tunnel is following him. The next morning, Will awakens to discover that overnight, Garrett has sent the phone a photo that shows a pile of bloody teeth. Carrie insists they call the police. Will drops Carrie off at school, where he suspects her professor is sleeping with her. He goes to check on Eric, whose wound is now infected. Eric claims he is suffering from nightmares, but refuses to seek medical help. Will spots some sort of inhuman flesh in Eric's wound. Will then visits Alicia, and it is revealed that he still has a crush on her and envies Jeffrey. Returning home, Will doesn't notice one of the college kids following him around town. He discovers photos and videos on the phone of a corpse and severed head surrounded by cockroaches. Carrie sees the footage and forces Will to hand it over to the police. She sees a book in one of the photos entitled The Translation of Wounds. They call Garrett and hear an inhuman screeching on the other end. While driving to the station, Will spots one of the college kids following him and receives messages from another member of the group stating that he has been chosen. Will hallucinates the phone, turning into a cockroach creature, and throws it out of the car window, where it is picked up by one of the kids. Without the phone, the police cannot do anything. Will hangs with Alicia and they make out, but Alicia stops, feeling guilty. Will receives strange texts from Carrie and discovers her at home, staring at a strange video of a tunnel in a trance. Carrie has no memory of sending Will the texts. Later that night, Will awakens to discover Garrett in the house. Garrett throws up a pile of teeth before claiming he and his friends summoned something, that it possessed them, and Will has now brought it into his own home. It now sees him as the perfect vessel for more. Will hallucinates a cockroach crawling out of a wound in his armpit. Will and Carrie start to get more distant and aggressive to one another. He discovers she has been searching for Garrett online, as well as the books she noticed in the photo and Gnostic rituals which state that a wound is a portal for higher beings to enter the world. At work, Will gets more and more erratic and starts a fight with Jeffrey. He receives another text from Carrie claiming someone is in the house with her. Will rushes home and discovers her in a trance again. She is in a catatonic state that does not stop until she is bathed, which results in a strange dark liquid washing off her. The next day, she and Will break up, with Carrie accusing Will of being empty. Will goes to work and snaps at his boss, resulting in him quitting, while Alicia tells him to stop calling her. Broken and alone, Will decides to stay at Eric's house. Eric's wound has worsened. He reveals the college kids forced him to lure Will to the house, and they asked him to give Will a present. Will spots an eye looking at him through Eric's wound. He discovers the phone in Eric's possession and is prompted to accept the present wrapped in flesh. He realizes the higher being the kid summoned is inside Eric's wound. After calling Garrett again, which fills the room with the inhuman screeching, a swarm of cockroaches arrives. Will finally submits and starts to absorb the higher being in an attempt to become whole as cockroaches envelop the house.